How are we doing? So today is Australia Day. It's Friday, and yeah, I'm working, but that's okay. Hi guys, welcome back. As you can probably tell, I've just been down to Maryborough or Torbanlea to the BP, and I've just done a changeover. So it worked out really well. I got there a little earlier than normal, and I thought I might have to wait for a while, but old mate from Brizzy he pulled in not long after I did, and so yeah, I managed to do a pretty quick turnaround and get back on the road. So which is good, because as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, that today is Australia Day, and I'd much rather not be working. It would be nice to have a 3-day weekend, because Australia Day falls on a Friday, which means I'd get Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. But no, as it turns out, I still need to work, and that's okay. I don't really mind. 2 weeks ago, I was doing the same run, done the changeover, and I was heading back, coming down here, and over the two-way radio there was a bit of communication coming through. You know, just to be wary about. There's police just down here in Apple Tree Creek, and yeah, so I came down the hill here, and as I came around the next bend to approach the Ampole, yeah, I could see this police car, you know, one of them four-wheel drive type paddy wagon police cars, on the road there with its lights flashing, and so as I say, I didn't really think much about it. But anyway, I pulled into the Ampole, and I jumped out and started filling up with diesel, and I looked across the road and I saw the cop car there, but there was no other cars around. So where that car is turning off right now, just about here, he was parked. So anyway, I was standing there, and the next minute, well, I'll play this little video for you, but basically this is what happened.
If somebody would ask me, what have you done today? I would say, I've seen kangaroos, and the cops, and I hitchhiked.
And yes, exactly, this cop stopped me hitchhiking because he said it's illegal, so in Queensland. So I asked a trucker if he could give me a lift just for a couple of kilometers, but he was so cool and he took me about a couple of 100 kilometers. So nice. And then we got here to Rockhampton City, and yeah, it was a pretty good hitchhiking day.
So yeah, that happened. So I'm standing at the Bowser, and I just filled up, and I hear this voice coming up beside me saying something like, excuse me, do you happen to be going north? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm going through to Rocky. And so this guy that was asking me, and MC is his name, MC Bello. He was a German tourist over in here in Aussie, doing a bit of hitchhiking and seeing the countryside. So he was asking me if I was heading north, because it turns out, yeah, it's illegal to hitchhike in Queensland. I never knew that, but yeah, it's okay. You can hitchhike anywhere else in the country, but just not in Queensland. So the funny thing is, he'd hitchhiked all the way up from Melbourne and got up as far as Apple Tree Creek when the cop saw him, and evidently he was quite rude about the whole subject of hitchhiking, and took his photograph and took his details and pretty much warned him, if I catch you, you'll be arrested. And so, needless to say, he was quite nervous about that prospect of being arrested, and yeah, so I felt sorry for him and told him, look, don't panic about it, jump in, I'll give you a ride. And now he mentioned to me about something about Bundaberg, and so I thought, yeah, I can take you to Gin, and you know, you can find your way from there. And but as it turned out, when we got closer to Gin, I asked him, why did you want to go to Bundaberg? And it wasn't that he actually wanted to go to Bundaberg, he just wanted to go as far north as he can. And I said, well, okay, look man, I'm going through to Rockhampton, rather than drop you off here in Gingin and who knows what, I'll give you a ride all the way. And yeah, he was definitely appreciative of it. And so we got chatting, and he turned out to be a really cool dude. And yeah, we had a lot of discussions, as you can imagine. It was a 3-hour drive, and so we had a lot of time to chat. And so it turns out he's a bit of a YouTuber, and so we traded stories on what we do with YouTube and my little channel. And so yeah, I ended up subscribing to his YouTube, and he did to mine. And so I'll try and make this a short story, but so what happened was we got into Rocky, and I asked him what he was going to do, and he managed to book himself a room at the local hotel in town. And we said we talked for a little bit, and then I kind of, my thoughts were he would hang around in Rocky until the morning, get some breakfast, and then start thumbing a ride, because he was actually trying to get to Cairns. That was his destination. And so I thought, yeah, he'd hang around until the morning and then start thumbing a ride. And I jokingly said to him when I dropped him off, yeah, well man, I'm going through to Townsville on Monday morning, so depending on how far you get, I might see you along the road, and keep an eye out for me if you haven't made it all the way there, and yada yada yada. And that was pretty much it. He looked me up on Instagram and sent me a friend's request. On Sunday we had a bit of a chat, and I'll play this video for you because this is what happened on Monday.
From Yeppoon, I woke up pretty early, like 6:30 or 7 a.m. It was pretty early, and I wasn't that fit, but I had a mission. So I started hitchhiking in Yeppoon, and I wanted to go to Rockhampton. I was successful, and I had my breakfast, this milkshake with recycled plastic, that cup, and I waited here for the truck driver. And it was so cool because he gave me the offer to ride with him to Townsville, and it was so nice. And we spent the whole day together, we had dinner together, so it was so cool. Nice company, nice dude, thanks for everything. And yeah.
so that happened, very spontaneous, and definitely not something I would typically do or offer. And I was trying to think that in my whole life, I think I've only given 2 people I've ever given hitchhikers a ride. One was in New Zealand, and yeah, and now this guy. Now, as I said, he's a German tourist, backpacker, and look, I'm not kidding. If you're looking for another channel to entertain you, I highly recommend going on MC Bellow's YouTube channel, and I'll show you that now. And subscribe and have a look. He's got a ton of videos, and he's got a heap of videos about his hitchhiking throughout Australia so far, and also New Zealand. So to all my New Zealand subscribers, go on and check it out, because we had a good in-depth talk about his travels, and he really loved being in New Zealand, and he was ever so grateful of the New Zealand hospitality of the people that gave him a ride. And yeah, the things he got up to, people were offering him places to stay, places, you know, come and have dinner with them. And he even drove one of the cars that he got hitchhiked. He got picked up, and he even drove while the dude had to sleep, because he's so friendly, and if you were to meet him, you would get the vibe straight away. And I feel like I've made a pretty good friend, albeit I may never see him again. And he posts his videos in English and in German, so if you're a German speaker or you're learning German, you can watch his videos in German and brush up on your skills. And yeah, I highly recommend going over and checking out his channel, and if you do so, tell him Shady Kiwi sent you, and I'm sure he'd appreciate it. And just as I appreciate you guys spending the time to look at my gobbledygook here on YouTube, this is what happened the following morning. He's on his way now.
Yeah.
See you in Germany.
Yeah, or somewhere else. Somewhere in Germany or Europe.
I picked this guy up, feels like a year ago now.
Yeah. It's about 3 days.
Yeah, about 3 days ago. And yeah, it's been pretty cool having someone to hang out with, and yeah,
YouTube friends.
a couple of YouTube mates. Subscribe to his channel.
Cool time. It's such a nice dude. And then this guy picked me up and he brought me to the harbor of Townsville. I went to the supermarket, buy some fruits and stuff, and then I went to the ferry station because I wanted to take the ferry from Townsville to Magnetic Island, and it was pretty successful. It's about $40 or something. And then I went to the hostel, I stored my luggage, and then I went here to the Arcadia Bay, had a beautiful nice dip. It was so cool. And after that I went here to the Magnetic Island National Park because here should be koala bears. And yeah, I will make another video about it, so stay tuned.
Alright, well that'll do it for this this video. That was my quick trip down to Torben Lee, and done my changeover, so that was good. The roads were actually really good. I think that's probably to do with it being Australia Day and there was little to no traffic on the road, so that made the journey that much quicker and a lot easier. So yeah, but anyway, that's it for this episode, and as I say, thanks for watching, and give it the old thumbs up if you can, and just lets me know that you're enjoying what you see and all that good stuff. And as for my little German backpacker, yeah, I really encourage you to go and check out his channel, MC Bello. Anyway, you'll see it, and go and have a look, and yeah, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, as am I. He's got a lot of good content, a lot of interesting videos on there, and I'm sure you'll find it really entertaining. They're not very long, especially the shorts. They're always good to watch because they're quite quick, you know. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed your Australia Day. I certainly did, even though I was working. But you know, hey, somebody's got to do it. Anyway, guys, girls, be safe. I'll catch you on the next one.